The excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. The team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Luka Doncic. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Irving in at the two-guard spot. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Durant. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Here's Kleber. Out to Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Ayton. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
McGee a screen, and here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Okogie. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Booker. Doncic against Paul. 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Doncic passes to Bullock. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Doncic left side. Count it. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Durant sets a screen for Paul. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Ayton a screen. Here's Booker. Goes up again. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Over Kleber. And he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Ayton dishes to Booker. Lets a floater go. Count that one.
Muscling his way through the contact. Love the edge that Booker plays with.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he's good on the three ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Durant trying to break free. Paul can't get it to go. And here's Bullock. Last game he had 13. Passes it to Kleber. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant, the pass to Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Shoot 2.
That one is off. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And he sinks the second.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
The pass to Kleber from the arc. That shot off the mark. The Suns trailing. Here's Okogie. No points in the game yet for him. Phoenix no good that time either.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Doncic against Paul. Step back on that one and let it fly. Doncic has got 9. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Okogie, the pass to Booker. There's the triple. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Doncic passes to Kleber. Doncic against Paul to the right side. And here's Bullock from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Doncic against Paul. The wide open look for Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Irving finds McGee. And here is Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Paul, right side. Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. Top of the key. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 10-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ayton, the pass to Okogie. Now here's Durant. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Outside Irving. Out to Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 12.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Ball against Doncic. Here's Durant. It's tipped, and he recovers it. And another shot. Missed it, even after all those chances.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
McGee is screen on Paul. And Doncic gets it to go.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. Saric comes in for Kevin Durant. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Payne in for Paul. And then for Dallas, Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. Christian Wood comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Irving. Now Payne. At the elbow with Saric. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Dallas leading by 4.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Powell nails both of them.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
With 3, Booker, the shot misses. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Payne kicks to Craig. Pass to Booker. Payne with it. Charge a screen on Doncic. Back to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the triple. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Suns trail by 3. Craig with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Saric. Lets it go with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Yeah, a little tougher maybe than they would have liked, but it came together for them at the end.
Doncic outside. Wood with the screen for Doncic. Dallas no good that time either. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Right wing. Now here's Payne. Passes it to Saric. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Mavericks leading by 3. To the middle. And the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Dallas shooting 47% here so far. Booker against Hardaway. Here's Doncic. The wide open look here for Wood. From outside off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The pass to Saric. Hardaway against Craig. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. The shot will not fall. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. The 3 for Doncic. Saric grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Sharch with the screen for Payne. Offline with his three. Dallas leading by 5. And here is Doncic. 15 points in the game. There's the three. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Booker. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Booker's got 10 points.
Make no mistake, Devin Booker is a shooter. If he sees a chance, he is going to take it.
From deep, Wood. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Dallas leading by 3. They get up a pair up front. It's Saric and Ayton. And it's Durant. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Okogie in a 2-guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Hardaway with a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Nets in Brooklyn. And talking about Dario Saric, a role player, Richard, who does whatever is asked of him.
Yeah, those are the players that you need. You want a guy that doesn't care if he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a guy that just wants to win. And his selfless attitude helps serve as a catalyst for this team.
Hits it from 3-point range.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Charge a screen on Irving. The 11-footer, and it's sent back by Irving. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Powell. And Morris subbed in for Wood. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Ball outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Okogie for 3. That one, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Irving dishes to Hardaway. Pass to McGee. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. McGee's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Paul passes to KD. Ayton sets the pick for KD. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Irving passes to McGee. Now Irving. Pass to McGee. Back to Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hardaway has got his first 2 points of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Paul with the three, drills the three-pointer. Paul's got 6.
Just simply automatic. Once that ball is in Paul's hands, he is ready to fire off a shot.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Utah Jazz. Here's Irving. Outside Hardaway. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Okogie misses. Mavericks leading by 5. Irving finds McGee. Outside Hardaway. Irving with it. Hardaway passes to McGee. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now the dish to Paul. Fires from 18. Basket counts. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
What confidence from the accomplished veteran. Paul doesn't need much space to shoot from the mid-range.
Morris with a screen on Paul. Irving kicks to Hardaway. Back to Irving. And they recover it. Morris passes to Irving. Morris outside. They get the rebound. McGee. And finally, that one's good. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Screen by Sharch. Shot from 12. Durant for 3. Bullock with the rebound. Bullock's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished 1st in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time. Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Ayton a screen on Irving. Paul dishes to Ayton. McGee with the block. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 7-point differential. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
The Suns shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Goes up from the top of the key. And again, it's the Suns missing. Mavericks leading by 10. Hardaway kicks to Irving. Inside. Here's McGee. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks. So for the Suns, Biyombo is checked in for 8. And it's Payne in for Dario Saric. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And the Suns call time here.
Here comes the T-shirts. Get up out of your seats, everybody.
making a change here. Craig's checked in. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Kevin Durant, third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Suns trail by 13. Kicks it to Biombo. Passes it to Craig to stop the run. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Suns moving the ball around. KD against Kleber. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
McGee finds Irving from past the arc. Offensive rebound. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. And Dallas also making a switch. Doncic is checked in. And the free throw, no good. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. Dallas leading by 17. Irving looking for an opening. The three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Booker. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Stolen. Irving against Booker. Irving kicks to Doncic. The tray. Craig pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Wood, he's checked in for JaVale McGee.
One shot.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Now Payne still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Doncic kicks to Wood. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker up top, guarded by Doncic. Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic outside. He kicks to Hardaway. Irving dishes to Doncic for the three. Kleber, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 16. So the wing on the left. Payne with it. Outside Durant. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
.153 left now here in the second. And here's Wood outside. Payne grabs the board.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And here's Booker from the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Booker's got 13.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Wood with the screen for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Suns trail by 13. 109 left here in the second. Outside, KD. The three ball. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The kick out to Irving. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Durant. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
KD against Kleber. That one falls.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. From deep, Wood. Phoenix grabs the miss. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Booker outside. The fader. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, one, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hey, everybody. Halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half.
2 guys clearly battling for the spot, both putting on a show. You just hope it doesn't become an all-hero ball.
Yeah, it's the scoreboard that decides the real winner in the end. That's pretty profound on my part, don't you think?
Yes, it does.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Mavericks.
Right now, they're getting anything they want in close. Now, that's hard to do, getting to the rim that easily, facing little resistance or no resistance. And they've continued to exploit that advantage.
Yeah, why go away from what's working? They're just feasting down low so far. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Reggie Bullock. Maxi Kleber is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. 11 feet away. Okogie for 3. And he stays with it. Paul against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Paul passes to Ayton. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Paul, no good. Mavericks leading by 14. Now here's Irving. And there's the pass to Kleber. Doncic feeling it out. And here's Bullock from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. From beyond the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Okogie's got his first 3 points of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Doncic passes to McGee. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Booker outside. Here's Durant. That one, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Irving against Booker. McGee is screen on Booker. Irving for 3. Here's Kleber. They get it back. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Doncic has got 20.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
KD passes to Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Free throw drops for Ayton. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Ayton hits them both. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Suns trail by 17. Here's Durant. Here's Paul. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Paul's got 10 points in the game.
Sneaky, sneaky. Paul not accounted for on the offensive glass, and he makes them pay for not paying attention to him.
KD against Kleber. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Ayton. McGee finds Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And it's Bullock missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
KD passes to Ayton. That one doesn't go. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Out to the right wing. And here's Bullock from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Lets the three fly. Bullock with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Doncic against Paul from downtown. Rebound by Okogie. Okogie's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Devin Booker. He's coming off an excellent season, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Pass to Kleba. Dishes to Doncic. The kick out to Irving for 3. Bullock. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
The first one falls.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
Saric has checked in for Durant and then for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Markieff Morris subbed in for Maxi Kleba. Both free throws good from Booker.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Irving passes to Morris. He dishes it to Doncic. They need this one. And they get it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Dallas leading by 13. And here is Doncic. 22 points for him. 3-pointer. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Suns making a change here. Landale's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Irving. Booker against Hardaway. Pass to Bullock from outside the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Dallas shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Powell with a screen on Paul. Doncic against Paul. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's Bullock missing.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Hardaway against Paul. Feeds it to Saric. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Powell. Here's Morris. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Paul passes to Saric. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
I've seen CP do this a million times. No one is better at running the pick and roll.
Booker against Hardaway. Over in the corner, Doncic. Shoots from 12. For 3, Bullock. It's good from long range. Bullock's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Dallas. Here's Booker. 15 points in the game. There's the screen. Great touch on the 16-footer. Booker's got 17 now.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
Here's Powell. Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 17-point game. Over Hardaway. Can't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic outside. Here's Bullock. No good there. Some solid defense from Saric. Here's Okogie. There's the dish to Paul. Powell with the steal. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's the way to close. Once Doncic has this type of look, game over.
Now Paul. 10 points for him. Doncic with the steal. Now the pass to Morris. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Booker against Hardaway. Saric with the screen for Paul to end the run. Out to the right wing. Okogie for 3. Hands it from downtown. Okogie's got his second bucket of the night.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Dallas leading by 19. Morris with a screen on Paul. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Good work there as it goes.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
Hardaway with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Morris. Doncic outside. Back to Morris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
And here's a look at the stats for Paul. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 14 points per. 11 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Wood. Mavericks shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Pass to Hardaway. Wood, high post. Charges there. Another shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Such a difficult assignment. Wood can create some serious matchup problems.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Biyombo is checked in for Phoenix. He's off on the second. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Charge, a screen on Hardaway. Paul with the bucket.
You just got to appreciate Paul's shot selection. Knows exactly when he should fire.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Wood a screen on Paul. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Suns trail by 18. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Paul. Charge, a screen on Doncic. Ambo trying to break free. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Paul's got 14 points for the game.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Now, here's Doncic. 27 points for him. Outside Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway has got 9 points now in the quarter. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Call out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Durant. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Doncic with it. Working on Payne. Doncic, no good. Suns trail by 19. Payne with it. Guarded now by Irving. Payne kicks to Durant. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
You just can't seem to get right from the free throw line here in the second half.
And the pass to Craig. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Doncic passes to McGee. Back to Doncic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And that's now 29 points for Luka Doncic. Here's Paul. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Payne dishes to Ayton. From 18 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Enjoy every moment you get to watch Chris Paul. We might never see a point guard like him again.
Pass to Kleba. Paul against Doncic. Kleba sets the screen for Doncic. No good from outside. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And here's Irving. Pass to Kleba. Doncic against Paul. Back to Kleba for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
3-point field goal.
Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night. Passes it to Payne. Dishes to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Paul passes to Payne. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas leading by 18. In the corner, Irving with it. Another 3 for Dallas.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Doncic against Paul. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Paul. Ayton's got 4 this quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Doncic kicks to McGee. The pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. McGee, the pass to Irving. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
The interior touch of KYRIE Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Suns have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Craig. Ayton sets the pick for Craig. And the 3 off target. Dallas leading by 21. Here's Doncic. Pass to Kleba. He kicks it to Irving. Shot clock at 6. No dice from the high post. Suns shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Dallas. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Paul. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix.
One shot.
Okogie's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Devin Booker in for Payne. And with Doncic in the pick-and-roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Here's Paul. High quality look, and he sinks it. Paul's got 10 points here in the second half.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Kleber against KD. Kleber kicks to Doncic. Trains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Suns have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
KD can't get it to go.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Ayton against McGee. He dishes it to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Booker outside. Stolen by McGee. Irving against Paul, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 19 points.
KYRIE has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Doncic against Paul. Booker outside. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Suns. Down low, here's Ayton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7, like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season? Should we lessen them?
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
And Phoenix making a change here. Landale's checked in. Ayton hits them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Irving passes to Doncic. Oh, good on the 3. Dallas moving the ball around. Now Powell. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Doncic, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul against Doncic. Pass to Okogie. And the Suns miss again. Dallas has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Powell finds Morris. Now here's Powell. He's covered by Ayton. Powell against Ayton. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ayton a screen on Doncic. Misses off the right iron.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Irving against Booker. McGee sets the pick for Irving. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown, but bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind. And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. KYRIE still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Biyombo is checked in for 8. Torrey Craig comes in for Josh Okogie. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Offensive rebound out to Doncic. From deep. That one's not going to go. Well, Phoenix shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Payne. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here's Doncic. Payne covering. Morris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A wide open look here for Craig. Back to Payne. Shoots the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Payne's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. And the dunk by Powell.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Well, Phoenix shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Now here's Payne, guarded by Doncic. Here's Biyombo. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Biyombo's got his first basket of the night. Irving with it. There's the pass to Morris. Kicks it to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Booker. And the layup falls. Booker's got 21.
The top scorers in the league, guys like Booker, they get buckets when it's hard.
The Mavericks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Morris with a screen on Booker. Pass to Morris. The dish to Doncic. And it's denied. Now, here's Craig. Passes it to Booker. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Andre Ayton's checked in for the Suns. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
The pass to Morris. Outside Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Payne looking around. Ayton dishes to Booker. Over Hardaway. No good off the back of the rim. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, do players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first game of the season?
I think they do. I mean, everybody, players, coaches, organization, fans, everybody gets excited for opening night. It's impossible not to. All the work these players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Maxi Kleber, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Bullock in at small forward.
There was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Now here's Durant. Ayton, the screen on Kleber. Durant with it. And it's McGee picking him up. The shot's good.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for two at 7-1. Very fluid.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Here's Booker. Down low. That's good from Durant on the assist by Booker.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Irving against Booker. Pass to Bullock. Kleber, screen on Paul. And here's Doncic outside. Durant pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
You talk about the mid-range and how much KD uses that area better than anybody in the NBA.
Pass to Irving. Here's Bullock. Puts up a three. Kicks it to Doncic. From outside the arc. Again, Doncic missing.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
McGee, a screen on Booker. Irving for three. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 6.
Well, the touch that Kyrie has from the perimeter, so lethal from that area on the floor.
Ayton with a screen. Here's Booker. Good on the 13-footer.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Give him 8 points now.
Kyrie shooting that kind of floater right there just makes him so much more devastating as a scorer.
Here's Paul. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pass to Ayton. Up and over Doncic. That one a little long. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Irving for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Irving. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Great open look there.
You got to make a decision quick sometimes, and Chris Paul does that on the catch and shoot.
Out to Kleber. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Ayton with a screen. Here's Okogie. No good from outside. The Mavericks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Bullock. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
It was a narrow loss the last time they faced each other. A game they felt they should have won.
Man, felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. They had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game. That might have cost them.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Doncic. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Ball against Doncic. Pass to Booker. And here's Durant. And he can't bank that one in.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Outside Irving. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the score by Phoenix.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, the big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
The Mavericks trailing. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
Fuck with y'all.
This a big body, you can't tell they different. If I show him a petite, but Lee, he gon' tell the niggas. All my bitches slim petite, and the head game vicious. Gang and them going crazy, they don't sell these switches. Most of my niggas shot callers that stand on business. I blow this bitch, but you ain't tripping. As you can see, Pippi Long just got some new stitches. Masked up with 3Ks, you know we do the niggas. My niggas toe tags, they'll knock the shoes off niggas. Playing with extra out trumpets, get the blues to niggas. Gave her perky, did she love it, and gave the blues to pimpin'. Free the bitch, let her go, we don't do no simping. Put stones on niggas' back, I had the crucial fix them. You ain't gon' blow them bands cause you too stingy. I wouldn't worry about them dead eyes cause you can visit them. My gang with all eye busters, you might lose your vision. I need my traps all cash and I don't do the vision. 2 through 3s and F&M bullets to rip through tissue. Better say your last goodbyes cause your fan gon' miss you. That shooting stars so them headshots is not gon' miss you. A young coach so I'm playing games with her mental. Kick her out the crib, got my black belt in jiu-jitsu. Niggas smoking gas pack, this not pretender. James Bond golden gun, this not Nintendo. I see your neck going crazy, what's them rocks or igloos? I hang around play callers that do a blitz on you. I'm wearing grown man pampers from shit on dudes. Why these niggas sound like me, I think they getting the flu. Make the bag do magic tricks, then get rid of you. A freak bitch sucking dick like it's meant for you. You hit me up at 3 AM, who sent you through? You never seen a king in real life, bitch, I'm living proof. Get on your knees for your highness, the only thing you can do. Bitch, you can slime me up to relieve my moves. Bitch said she not home, she gon' be people food. You think you want some money, I can keep it cool. I got money, you know what it is. Long live the roof, man, long is great, man. As you can see, we still blowing that shit to the end stench, man. Blowing this shit, man, keep the truth alive. If you don't trying to do that, you keep that. Blow the bands, but don't be stingy. Bitch. Better worry about them headshots, the gang ain't gonna miss you. I'ma shoot this whole game like I'm Spanish, man. Mike Tyson with the street sweep. The wife stung him like B.I.L.E. But if he float like a butterfly and sting like a bee, I'ma leave his Roman noodles.
Yeah, I know what you motherfuckers are watching, man. It's a computer game.
Chest highs. This last cannon was my best buy.
They ain't even playing this shit.
I stepped on him. Yo, God, I keep it. So young, they both in my backseat tongue wrestling. I'm thinking threesomes, old dear white people. You can't find a way to fill up my pockets, then you can beat. You know the stinks run out of LA. He got chip Frito like excellent. Bart choked him like the Simpsons playing. Has anyone else heard the dispatcher say? Try to run and it's off with his legs. The roller, his 10 millimeters was ripping through him. They say, Draco, you ever thought about making Christian music? Blind him, my neck was just glittering when I striked him. He in the water, he's a Pisces, he drowned too. Bitch, it's not a trophy.
Shit, bro.
He in there with Dory and Finding Nemo. I carry straight sweeps and hit sticks. He missed the muscle on what happened, that's a cliffhanger. Let's play ball in the field, I really blitz niggas. I see his brains on the wall, he's a big fan. Never dangerous for a sneak this we talking. A gang of track runners, bullets finna hawk. We can't fuck with rats, snakes, or no possums. This doomsday is dark coats in that plaza. 99 niggas begging for these problems. A very bad that he died in his Impala. A sweepstakes, come and take a gamble. Do we want it? Come and box me. Show me how to work. Nigga, you ain't shot nothing. With the bluff and put them chops down. Peekaboo, take a reach. Nigga, I just chip swipe. How that nigga getting all that clout? He's a dick rider. And somebody wipe my new roller. I just pimped on him. We too gritty for the dough. We pulling all-nighters. This ain't MMA, bro. We ain't fist fighting. Niggas ain't really what they say, so do it really matter? Nah, really, it just made he finna strip fast. Getting disrespectful. See a hop, I'm finna spit on him. Shot made him do a somersault, and he flipped forward. I mean, backwards coming down. He's a coward. Backstab or snitch talk, the type of shit we don't allow. Niggas know what's going on. He put a K after that. I'm dropping hundreds blowing down. Big, don't try to postpone it. You don't really want it. Niggas keep on acting like they with it. I'm really showing grip to my opponent. He's no longer. Ain't no happy endings. Chopper had some zone. Drive it like it's stolen. Hit 100. Got the mud spilling. Ain't no average shows. Only killers and some thugs with a couple guns with us. With extenders. Won't smoke with us. That nigga staring. I don't know. Just another victim. Red bait from street sweeps. You know he's super villain. Street with a making fish. I ain't trying to talk. It ain't beneficial. I'm paranoid. Mama asked me why I'm ripping fish. Famous in the hood. I know niggas out there wanting chicken. So I keep that shit on me. Don't be acting silly. Take a chance is risky. Just know that we can take it there. Soft ass nigga, you still cuddling with teddy bears? Pulling up in four dark coats. We ain't playing fair. I know we doing something. Why we hang around some millionaires? I know we doing something right. This is right. You want that? Just another day of fucking niggas over. I need some money, I just spent it on those blowers. You got your gun, but you'll probably pull it slower. Got up on him, made him show his true emotions. Cut the funny business, tough rappers running from us. That we get up on him first, he say he coming for us. I'm off the muscle, niggas tripping, think they up to something. I think this bummy nigga mad cause he ain't up there with us. Dancing on the scoreboard, I'm in love with winning. Niggas scared, they ain't gang, then it's fuck them niggas. Yeah, this goofy nigga talking loud, but who guns is bigger? You ain't living like that, niggas, you done pretending. This a heaven sender, y'all know I can't play with niggas. Try to run up on my whip, I bet this Draco hit him. I want the money, I don't want no conversation with him. It's just a shame that he broke. Don't hate the nigga, keep it player, baby. We can kick it, I can't save her. Niggas weird, I ain't doing niggas favors. It's no longer. Chop told him, see you later. In a wild crocodile ripped him up like alligators. Demons with me, pitchforks out for haters. I be trying to chase the paper off the muscle, too greedy. We got all these niggas mad as fuck. Ain't post no real money yet, I'm still adding it up. Show these rappers what this shit supposed to look like. Walk by his bitch dripping Louis, made her look twice. Seen that nigga mean mugging, now he wanna lie. Mad cause I'm hanging with some niggas he got booked by. You don't got that shit on, you just look fly. Ain't shit happen overnight, this shit took time. Say goodbye. Niggas weak, niggas had they turn. I'm with some killers with more bodies than Astro World. I'm too greedy, why the fuck would I be friends with niggas? Off the muscle, why the fuck would I depend on niggas? Heavy stepping in my fit, this some expensive dinner. Niggas always acting like some bitches, I don't mix with niggas. Dough knocking, 49er trying to strike for gold. I heard they asking about that body, but nobody knows. He's an average Joe anyway, bro, it doesn't matter. 762's coming, he won't even see it happen. Niggas know who running shit, let's just keep it 100. Nigga dissing on the gang, he kicking the buck. Independent niggas from the city turn nothing to something. But a win, it ain't up for discussion. Not a choice, better. We ain't going back and forth for marks, bloggers, posers, none of that. Nigga, yeah, all that, nigga. Yeah, all you heard was on the playback. Yeah, nigga. Got his homies looking dumbfounded, bro. Why you
say that?
Not a choice. See how much cash I can get. I'm really in the trenches with the savages. Come tag some shit. I was off the porch in middle school. I've been bad as food for the OG. How much cash I can get. I'm with a nigga bitch trying to see how much cash I can get. Hand over the low before I get on some savage shit. Beat a nigga ass and hit the homie like tag you're in. Better run a back fade if you fame or kin. It's like, bitch, I'm lying, we toe effing ends. How you got all them guns on the ground when you can't do the pig? He gonna be dead right next to his friend. All they found was a black and mount right next to his chin. What you smoking on, Ralphie? This that I pack. When the plug under pressure, he would not rap. I'm just trying to get the ass tomorrow to drop the top back. Fire the faggot bitch, he like, can I have my job back? The plug. I'm really in the trenches with the savages. Fuck all that sneak this and then come tax me. I was off the middle school, I've been in bad as in school for the OG, trying to see how much cash I can get. I'm really in the trenches with the savages. Fuck all that sneak this and then come tax me shit. I was off the porch in middle school, I've been in bad as in school for the OG, trying to see how much cash I can get. When you fucking with the plug, it's a bag or dip. I need some extra guacamole for these bag of chips. We want ratchet scene. I ain't talking about no rap, bitch. The gang brought effing in. All these bands only made up for them absences. Running circus, running square. What you want us to run laps again? Niggas acting like they want us to bust straps again. Niggas mad cause this thing speaking facts again. Gang in this bitch and for sure we got the racks in here. Dark in the club but y'all shine like chandeliers. Bitch, I want no money, I think that shit kinda weird. When you done with the plug, you can fuck my peers, the plug. I'm really in the trenches with the savages. Fuck all that sneak this and then come tag some shit. I was off the porch in middle school, I've been in bad as in school for the OG, trying to see how much cash I can get. I'm really in the trenches with the savages. Fuck all that sneak this and then come tag some shit. I was off the porch in middle school, I've been in bad as in school for the OG, trying to see how much cash I can get. Pull up at this clubhouse, finna smack a bitch. Your friends don't nobody care, it's all laughs in here. Rob me, yeah, I know it's all jabber jibber. I came in a long time, yeah, I pack a stiffler. Ever since that Drake song, gave been acting different. Shut the fuck up, is you telling her I slap a witness? What was a big bro on? He did a backflip, didn't he? Or did he do a cartwheel? I think that's what gymnast. Left his Louis T red, that's a fashion statement. Just bust that AP down, I got that with papers. Just had to smoke another op, I did that with vapors. Bitch ass nigga. In the trenches with the savages. Fuck all that sneak this and then come tag some shit. I was off the porch in middle school, I've been in bad as in school for the OG, trying to see how much.
Yo, that's just what the fuck, man.
I'm really in the trenches with the savages.
Fuck you hear me?
Fuck all that sneak this and then come tag some shit. I was off the porch in middle school, I've been in bad as in school for the OG, trying to see how much cash I can get.
God damn. Fuck.
Who's that knocking on your door? It's the flu flammers. Bitch, my neck hurt. I'm nothing like these new rappers. The stinks run the sea. No need no brown. We the new jacker. I hang these old niggas up like a new jacket. Who tripping? Nobody gonna be a new casualty. Diamonds pop locking on my neck. Who they battling? I know your type since a younger user. Tattle tell the truth with this shit.
Fucking Estes is like 20 my way from me.
Fucking with me literally the wildest shit ever. Broke my wrist, broke my neck. 5 pounds. I'm better as bitch meatballs in the cloudiest way. You thought gang and it was a frat boy the way he stepped. She told her friends about the good perky meat like he blessed. Ain't like rapping with chili bob I mean. Keep guessing like do you want some good hidden bread? Bitch you guess what you want on the net, but on the streets don't test this. Stink ding ding ding. Bitches the flu flammers. Have a nigga doing parkour when I shoot whammers. Ring ring bop bopping. Do you understand me? Soak the Christian up, holy water, Pastor Ralphie. Fry that beef up and take the chicken from him, Jim Dandy. How you get buck with your strap? He's a Stanley. He moving too fast. Why you taking off your panties? Everybody know about this thing just going ass. Slapping on her ass, chains hanging with the Mac on me. Tear it off, you don't got the green, baby, cash at me. I could get any bitch I want, cause my neck dancing. P with his proof around me, I don't got no answer. Wanna know the price of this chain, bitch ass around me. P is so rude, the bitches like it, cause I'm so cocky. I ran on bunker broke, nigga, she ain't seen done. Stepped in with that bands, why you so bad? I get my tips from the ruler, stupid bitch, I don't hide it. All my niggas got a kill switch, they all licensed. I clip.
LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Dallas, no good that time either.
Not a way to get out of the funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him.
And we might be in for a special night, KD, getting it going offensively.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Irving for three. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Paul. Now Ayton. Now covers. And Ayton with the stuff.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Dallas is gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Dallas calls timeout. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
The Mavericks making a change here. McGee's checked in. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. The Suns in 5th.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Saric, the pass to Durant. Puts up the 8-footer. Again, the Suns good for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Dallas is gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Irving. From deep, here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
They double team Durant. 5 on the clock. And here's Šarić for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Šarić has got 5.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. Pass to Doncic. Will it go? Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Paul into the lane. And here's Ayton, covered by McGee. Kleber against Paul. Shoots over Kleber. Mavericks with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to McGee. For 3, Hardaway. They get it again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
He throws good. McGee. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And both free throws good for McGee. And it's Phoenix's ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Here's Paul. And misses it off the right side of the rim. This Maverick squad struggling. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Irving finds Hardaway from deep 3-point range. Dallas again missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Outside Paul. Back to Okogie. On the wing, Durant. Just 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Doncic has got 6.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
The Suns have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Šarić, a screen on Doncic. Paul for 3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Outside Hardaway. And it's off from 3-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Okogie on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Kleber's shot is off. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Outside Durant. Pass to Šarić. To the middle. Hauled in by McGee. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Kleber, screen on Paul. Doncic finds Kleber. Hardaway against Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. Pass to Šarić. Okogie on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Durant's shot is off. Doncic passes to Irving. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. For 3, Hardaway. The shot won't fall. Phoenix has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Durant. Ooh, McGee with the block. Outside Irving. To the inside. McGee's shot is off. The Suns have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Šarić, the pass to Paul. Now here's Ayton. 35 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Now here's Hardaway to the paint, and stolen by Durant. On the break. Here's Šarić. And he banks in the layup. Šarić has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Dario does a nice job recovering and uses his size to beat out the smaller defender.
And Dallas calls time here. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Woods checked in for Dallas. Bullock comes in for Hardaway. Dallas is shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Here's Irving, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer league. The idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
First one falls for him.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Both free throws good from Irving. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Booker. He's got 7. No dice from the high post. Pass to Irving. Now Wood. 5 to shoot, and here's Doncic outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Booker with it, and it's McGee picking him up.
And the D has to respect Booker's passing ability. Fantastic at finding guys in their spots.
And the Mavericks with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Payne against Doncic. From the elbow. Here's McGee. Outside for Irving. That one's wide left.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Craig passes to Payne. Back to Craig. This one for 3. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul of the game. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell.
The Mavericks shooting only 23% so far. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his third foul so far, and you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 18. It's Bullock on the wing. Nails it from 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And here's Booker. He has 7. Pass to Biyombo. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter. Powell with it. Doncic outside. Powell, a screen on Payne. Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And he drops the first.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. The shot, no good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Irving, no good.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Payne, the pass to Craig. Outside Booker. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Dwight Powell.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for Phoenix, Jock Landale. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting. And this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano a mano.
Well, you look at these 2 carrying the scoring load, both playing some fantastic basketball in the first half.
We'll see if the imminent halftime coaching adjustments can slow down either guy. And going back to that first half of play, guys, Kevin Durant doing what he does best.
I like that he hasn't settled. Getting what he wants in the paint, he's wearing those boys down.
Yeah, a man among men tonight. No one's really stood up to him. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Suns shooting the ball at 48% so far. Taking a look at the Mavericks. We've got JaVale McGee. Reggie Bullock is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Irving in at the 2 spot.
And KD decisive that time, wasting no time, rises up and fires.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Doncic. Over Paul. Doncic, no good.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Now here's Ayton. Here's Okogie. And the Suns get another 3.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Irving against Booker. Kleber, screen on Booker. Pass to Kleber. From deep, here's Doncic. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Durant. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And here's Kleber. The 3-ball. Okogie pulls down the board.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Doncic finds Irving. Kleber, screen on Booker to end the run. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 11 points.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Now Paul. Durant with a screen on Doncic. Outside Paul. Durant, the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Over Irving. Doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Doncic against Paul. Doncic outside. Pass to Kleber from deep. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 11. Now Durant. He's checked by Kleber. Durant's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Doncic passes to Kleber. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Kleba's got his first 3 points of the game.
And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Okogie's shot is off. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Doncic. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. Doncic has got 13.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
Booker, the pass to Aiden. Shoots over McGee. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. Aiden, a screen on Irving. To the inside. Tries again. Aiden, no good. The Mavericks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Paul with it. Pass to Okogie. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Kleba. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Irving from downtown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
KYRIE, certainly one of the craftiest players in the league with the ball in his hands. Just a nightmare to defend, especially in space.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Saric checks in for Kevin Durant. Morris, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Doncic.
Well, KYRIE is such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. MVP voting is usually somewhat contentious. What's your criteria for that award, Brent?
I think it's really difficult, BA, and I don't think there's anything wrong with people talking about it when the voters are saying year to year their criteria changes, because guess what? Every season is different. So it's a very difficult award to try to pick out the very best player in the league. Winning has to have something to do with it.
And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Second, Chris Paul.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Aiden. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. From 17 to end the drought. Ayton with a bucket inside. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
And the shot's good by Irving.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. Ayton, a screen on Irving. Paul passes to Ayton. Great D that time from McGee.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Irving against Paul. McGee, a screen on Paul. To the middle. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. From deep. And the Suns get it back. Saric. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll face off against John Wall and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
The first one falls. Phoenix making some changes. Biyombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Craig comes in for Okogie. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. And Dallas with a change here too. Powell's checked in. That one misses. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 16-5 run. Morris, a screen on Booker. Pass to Morris. Now Irving. Here's Bullock. Shot clock at 5. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Booker. He's got 10. Saric, a screen on Hardaway. Booker no good. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Outside Irving. Inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
That free throw good from Irving.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Suns leading. Now here's Payne. Pass to Biyombo. Saric, a screen on Hardaway. Booker finds Saric. Here's Hardaway. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point. But he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. Phoenix has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Outside Booker. Pass to Šarić. And he converts the layup. Šarić has got 10 points.
Well, Šarić on the inside has really good quality footwork.
And here is Irving. Give him 20. Now here's Morris, defended by Payne. And he gets the bucket. Morris has got his first points of the night.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Payne. There's a screen by Biyombo. Payne with it, picked up by Powell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Campaign has gotten this reputation, and it's well earned as a professional, just able to come in the game ready when called upon. He's going to impact on both ends of the floor what's being done out there, and that effort level that has kept him around.
And he knocks down the first one. Christian Wood is checked in for Bullock. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Booker against Hardaway. Wood passes to Irving. Hardaway with a screen on Payne. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Love the aggressive play right there from KYRIE when he gets into the paint. Determined to score, but for sure get contact.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Free throws good from Irving. Phoenix has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Šarić a screen. And here's Payne outside. He drops it from range. Payne's got 9 points.
Payne will play patient in the pick and roll. That's a lot of alliteration, but he'll go with it. He's smart.
Hardaway finds Irving. Dallas no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Irving against Payne. Outside Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
At the line for your Suns, Devin Booker. 1 shot.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. There's a screen by Biyombo. Launches it. Booker can't get it to go.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Booker. The three from Wood. The Suns clear it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Outside Payne to the middle. Deflects the pass. Ooh, Morris with a steal. 1:24 left in the third. Outside Hardaway. Morris sets a screen. From the high post. It's stolen by Saric. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Biyombo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Irving against Payne. Outside Irving. Morris outside. And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Now Booker. 13 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 15.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
23 seconds left in the third quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And it's Irving missing.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Gets the three to fall.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Suns on top, running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Cameron Payne out there with Chris Paul. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Hardaway. Wood, a screen on Payne. Hardaway, the pass to Wood. Doncic outside. Sinks the tray.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
So it's Phoenix now. They lead by 17. Paul with it. Outside Durant. For 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 8 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Bullock. And here's Hardaway. Wood outside from behind the arc. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul of the game. Okogie's checked in for Saric. And Dallas with a change here too. Kleba's checked in. And the Suns shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Paul passes to Durant. Here's Okogie. Jacks up a 3. Hauled in by McGee. Doncic outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Fires in the triple.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Paul passes to Payne. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Kleber. Kleber's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Bullock. Doncic against Payne. Out to Kleber. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Durant with it. Takes a 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Paul against Doncic. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. McGee. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Durant, the pass to Paul. Oh, McGee with the block. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Shoots off the step back. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Payne. Now here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Suns lead by 17.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Kleber, screen on Paul. And it's Doncic on the drive. Bullock. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Ayton. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Here's Bullock. Now a timeout called by Dallas. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Doncic against Paul. Here's the three. Connects from downtown. Bullock's got 9 points now in the second half.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Nice shot by Okogie.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Mavericks have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Irving, the pass to Kleber. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. Kleber's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Ayton, the screen on Doncic. Doncic against Paul. And here's Ayton. Okogie on the wing. Durant draws the double. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okogie's shot is off. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Pass to Doncic. Out to Kleber. Fires the three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Kleber's got 6 in the quarter.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Now here's Payne. Ayton, the screen on Doncic. And the Suns getting another bucket right there. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Irving against Payne. Outside Irving. From the stripe. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Irving against Payne. Driving inside. And another basket for Phoenix.
Payne, one of those guys like a water bug, just slippery on the inside, and you can't find him.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Bullock. Takes the three. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And here's Paul. Outside Payne. From downtown. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
McGee, a screen on Paul. From deep, here's Doncic. Sends it home from three-point land.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Paul passes to Payne. Now Durant. Bullock puts it in. Pass to McGee. Doncic with it. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's McGee. It's Bullock on the wing. No good on the triple. Now Paul. Pass to Durant. Clock at 6. Back to Paul. Fires for 3. That shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Bullock. Here's Kleber. Guarded by Durant. Back to Bullock. Now here's Doncic. Offline with a 3. Pass to Paul. To the left side wing. Ayton, the screen on Irving from 12 feet. The kick to Durant. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bullock's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's McGee. Sinks that one from the post. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Okogie. Phoenix calls timeout.
Let's give coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
Šarić checks in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Payne. Pass to Paul. And here's Booker. Shot to end the cold streak. Hauled in by McGee. Dallas is shooting only 31% in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a three. Drains the triple. Booker's got 21 points in the game.
Just such a gifted scorer. I mean, Devin Booker, a guy that drops 70 once in a game. You got to be kidding me.
And here's Dallas. It's an 18-point game. McGee a screen on Paul. And here's Doncic outside. The Suns clear it. Paul with it. To the inside. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
The Mavericks shooting just around 45% in the fourth. Doncic outside. There's the three. Hits a three-pointer. 25 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Booker. With the drive, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Have we gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Kevin Durant.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Now here's Doncic. Morris for three. And Craig pulls it down.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Payne, the pass to Booker. Now here's Šarić. Defense right on him. And the shot's good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
The unmistakable feel of the first day Clark of the NBA regular season. Game each of these teams and us as broadcasters have been waiting for a long time.
No doubt about it, Kevin, and the excitement you feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player, is something you have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus. So you focus on the work that's gone into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. JaVale McGee is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Irving in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Doncic following the shot by Kevin Durant. Pass to McGee. Doncic kicks to Irving. And here's Bullock from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a three-point game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Count that one.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Now, here's Doncic. Puts up a three. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
They grab their own miss, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5 wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from deep so far in this game. Paul against Doncic. Passes it to Kleba. Here's Irving. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Paul outside. And here's KD for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
If Durant can find just a slice of an opening at the arc, he'll take it. His accuracy is just that good.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Monty Williams. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Look, tonight they're going to try to even the series at 2 games apiece this season. I asked him what the key would be, and he said playing mistake-free basketball. Those guys execute their offense with tremendous precision. We have to match that efficiency and avoid giving them easy looks. He's setting the bar high, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Yeah, you've got to be aggressive defensively, no doubt. But at the same time, you don't want to send good shooters to the line. Play hard, be aggressive, but under control.
For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Paul. And the pass to Ayton. To the inside. Okogie. It's blocked. Irving with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's McGee. And here's Bullock from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Suns trail. And here is Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Booker looking around. Down low, Ayton. Booker trying to free himself up. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a 2nd-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
for last season's best passers. The squads with the most assists in the NBA. Fourth, the Suns.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. And KD, the bucket on the assist by Booker. KD's got his third basket of the night right there. Doncic dishes to McGee. Banked in off the glass.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Paul with the ball. 9 points last game. Shoots from the right block. And Booker with a nice bucket inside. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Yeah, a little tougher maybe than they would have liked, but it came together for them at the end.
Yeah, it certainly was a heart pounder, but often those are your best wins. I mean, a lot of positives they can take away from that game.
Now here's Booker following the miss by KYRIE Irving. Booker against Irving. Ball outside. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Doncic. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the Jazz. Doncic against Paul. Ayton a screen on Doncic. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Irving looking for an opening. Doncic from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle, here's KD, and KD throws it down.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
The Mavericks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Doncic passes to McGee, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense. During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Now, here's Doncic. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Good. Doncic has got 11.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Here's Booker. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Kicks to Saric. Launches it. And they'll get another chance. Now Payne dishes it to Booker. 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple. 8 points for him. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
Now Payne after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And here's Booker. He's got 8 over Hardaway. That one off the back iron and out.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.